How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. Helped me on my way to 100 and mean a lot. So, this chapter, we're starting off with Otama still on the balcony, and Queen sees her up there, so being a brachiosaur, he just sticks his head way up there, and he can't quite see over the balcony to see Bao Huang still hanging out of one of Usopp's pop greens, but he can see Tama sitting up there at the edge of the balcony, so he's like, "Where's Bao Huang? Who the hell are you?" And I love it from Tama because she just starts foaming at the mouth and just thuds on the ground like, oh. But after Tama passes out, we end up skipping over to Who's Who and Jinbei. And keep Who's Who in mind this chapter because, my God, he dropped some bombs on us at the end. But we'll get to that. Anyway, right now he's just laughing at Jinbei like, what, you're not going to start making excuses, are you? Because he has subordinates shooting Jinbei in the back while he's focusing on Who's Who and all this stuff. And Jinbei says, no. We came in here knowing it was 30,000 to 5,000. We expected this to happen. I didn't expect a one-on-one duel. And we get a few scenes with not only Jinbei, but also Franky and Inuarashi. In all three of these fights, it's not just the fact that we're dealing with a Calamity or a Flying Six member. It's the hordes and hordes of riffraff that are piling on top of these large obstacles. The riffraff by himself, whatever. The officers by himself, whatever. Because keep in mind, Franky is still fighting Sasuke as far as we know. So each one of those by themselves, not really a big deal, but together, it's starting to become a little bit too much for everybody. And even past the three of these, past our heavy hitters, just out on the live stage, all of our riffraff, all of our samurai, sorry to call the samurai riffraff, but when you're teaming up with the Straw Hats, you're kind of riffraff, sorry. Just kind of how it goes. But yeah, the gifters are finally getting to the live stage and they're starting to take out all of the forces on our side. So their riffraff is ganging up with their heavy hitters. And then their medium-sized riffraff, well actually large-sized riffraff for the gifters, are taking out all of our medium and small-sized riffraff. It's really starting to look like even though the numbers are shifting in our favor, it's still not enough. But luckily, Nami and Usopp are there to hype up Tama, get her going. She finally gives the order and we get all of the gifters on our side, or at least what seems like all of the gifters. I don't think we see a gifter from this point on that's not fighting for us. So obviously this is helping Jinbei. It's now one-on-one for him and Who's Who. It's one-on-one for Inuarashi and Jack. It's probably one-on-one for Franky and Sasuke. The live stage is now in chaos because we now have samurai on our side, defectees on our side that just don't like Queen from the Ice Oni thing. We have gifters on our side from the Dango thing. The live stage is probably going to be ours pretty soon. It doesn't really look good for Kaido's forces. But before we move on to the stuff with the live stage, I want to bring up this panel right here because Oda does a really good job of showing that huge gash on Tama's face from when ulti hit her. Most of the time it's just like a few lines here and there like on her cheek. That one right there, no, there is a gash missing out of this little girl's cheek. She's going to have a scar for the rest of her life from this fight. We also get a little panel of CP0 starting to notice the chaos that's going on, and then we get back down to the live stage. Queen tries to shoot a beam up at the balcony to take out Tama, Nami, and Usopp. Sanji stops him with a Collier strike. Obviously, this is going to be a one-on-one fight. Queen can't look away from Sanji. Sanji's going to make sure he knows that too. And then we get Queen's hybrid form, and this is probably like the second biggest reveal of the chapter. Because this thing is insane. He's got like Godzilla spikes going up his spine. He's got like a full robot arm. He's got, okay, if you didn't notice, his ponytail is a robot arm. Yeah. Queen is probably one of my favorite subordinates from an enemy crew. We also get Chopper in Mega Chibi form. That is the side effect from the new elongated monster point is just Mega Chibi or Mega Merch form. So, congratulations, Chopper, I guess. Good news, though. He's fixing up Zoro, and he has a Mega Potion, that's all I'm going to call it, that will heal Zoro, allow him to fight again, But when everything's said and done, the pain is going to be like doubled. Considering it's my guy Zoro, we don't care about pain. I mean, nothing happened. We already know we don't care about pain. So bring it on. He's getting the mega potion. Then he's going to go fight King. We already know where this is going. So the quicker we get there, the happier I am. And now finally we get to move on to the stuff with Who's Who and Jinbei, which was absolutely amazing. And I'm surprised to say it, I'm not saying this because Jinbei's involved. Yes, we get a brick fist move from him. I don't know the first word. I don't know. I'm not even going to try it. Got his brick fist move, but Who's Who is throwing out all kinds of the Roku Shiki technique. He's using a dagger for blade pistol instead of finger pistol. He's using Tempest Kick. He's using Shave. He goes into his hybrid form. He uses Fang Pistol. All kinds of stuff. So we learned that he was originally a member of CP9, who was rogue and sent to prison, who then escaped because of a mistake he made 12 years ago. Back then, he was a rival to Rob Lucci himself. So, I mean, if you needed reinforcement that Who's Who is no joke, Rob Lucci with hockey and a saber-tooth zone instead of a, Who's Who's awesome. And then he drops the bomb on us that the whole big thing that got him sent to jail, the whole big mix-up, the whole thing is that he was guarding the Gumu Gumu no Mi, Luffy's fruit. Like, this is said like it's a big deal. The Gumu Gumu no fruit was stolen, and now Luffy ended up eating it. Apparently, this fruit's kind of a big deal. Otherwise, Cypher Pole would not be protecting it. It would just be on a Navy ship being taken to like a naval base to be put into lockup. No, the Cypher Pole was protecting, guarding the fruit that Luffy ended up eating that was in the hands of Red Hair Shanks, an apprentice from Gold D. Rogers' crew, the king of the pirates, Red Hair Shanks, who also went on to become a Yonko himself. So yeah, this is kind of big. This kind of set up like it's real big. I don't know why, but expect a video on this whole Gumu Gumu no thing coming, because this is far too interesting of a topic to think about for me to pass up talking about. So, with that being said, this chapter was absolutely incredible. This was one of my favorite chapters so far this year. I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter as much as I did. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Helps out, means a ton. And with all that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.